Good afternoon, everybody. It's Breakout Bag Lunch. Today is December 16th, 2025, and unfortunately, we have also now lost the Apex account. I'm going to do another review. I'm going to talk about my next steps from here, and then hopefully you can let me know what you think. Price action this morning was pretty choppy. As you can see here, I started with 2 trades on ES. I took a short from this, a breakdown of the 5-minute opening range. I'm just going to go to the 1-minute chart. I'm going to have to move that. Okay. And so we had a break of the 5-minute opening range, a break, and then a retest. My profit target was right down here, but then we went right back up. So I sold, I covered my shorts here at a loss. Then I saw this fair value gap, which made me think, well, we'll probably go higher. And that didn't work out well either. Again, I sold at a loss, and then when I tried to long again, that's when my account got liquidated. I also tried a trade on gold here. I tried trading on based on the breakout of the 5-minute opening range. That didn't end up successful. I was in both of these trades at once, and both of these trades caused my account to get liquidated, and so I am no longer doing the Apex evaluation, at least for now. Now it's time to do a little bit of a retrospective. I was looking at some of my previous videos and starting to notice a pattern in the days where I do badly and the days where I do well. And in particular, on the days I do badly, there's a lot of choppiness and indecision in the market. I think that's because, of course, it's harder to trade when there is no clear direction in price action, but also that means that I need to be more careful and more selective about the trades that I take. It's better to take fewer trades that have a higher probability of working out in your favor rather than taking a lot of trades, because even if the trades that you take, when you take a lot of trades that are successful, the trades that you take that aren't successful are going to outnumber the ones that work out in your favor. In particular, for the 5-minute opening range breakout setup, I definitely should wait for more of a retracement or a retest. If you see here, we did get a breakout here. It's like a little bit of a retest, but I think I do need to be more picky about what I define as a break, because really for this trade, for example, price didn't really go that much below the low of the 5-minute opening range. I should probably wait until I have at least like 2 or 3 1-minute candles before I really call a breakout. That would have prevented me from taking this trade here. And up here, basically we have a head and shoulders pattern. That would have been more clear to me had I been more patient and had I been waiting for a retest. We did get a pullback here that looked bullish because we had this huge green candle that came after this smaller indecision candle, but this isn't really that much of a pullback at this point. If we just look at this based on Fibonacci retracement, where is it? This was like, oh, I didn't draw it properly, but this retracement here wasn't even a 50% retracement, and we didn't have a bullish reaction when we got the retest. And then the same thing happened here and here. So 3 times price tried to break above this 5-minute opening range, but just couldn't. And again, I would have not taken these trades had I really waited for some sort of retest. Because here we do have about a 50% retracement. This could have worked out kind of well, at least at the beginning. But here, this trade I took was not a high probability trade. This is completely my fault. See, some better trades to take would have been, see here how we got this giant, very strong move downward. This retest would have been good to take, and this retest would have been great to take. And I could have written price all the way down here. So I think it's not really an issue with my setups, but the fact that I'm taking too many trades and I'm not patient enough to take only the good trades, and the fact that I need to just really only take the high quality, high probability trades. That would save me a lot of time, money, and frustration. So where do we go from here? Well, I think it'd be in my best interest to actually not trade tomorrow. Now, what I mean by that is, I'm going to be trading, but I'm not going to be trading with real money or with a prop firm. I'm just going to be paper trading tomorrow to do a little bit of back testing. The other thing I need to do before I start trading again with real money or with a prop firm is be very specific with my strategy. And what that means is writing down all the criteria that needs to be met in order for me to take an entry, to exit, stop loss, take profit, all of that. Because what I notice is that I like to take breakout trades, but I don't really have a very strict criteria on what kind of breakout trades to take. I need to figure that part out before even trying to pass an eval, because otherwise it'll just be a waste of time and money, right? You don't have an edge or a repeatable, consistent strategy, then you're really just donating these platform companies money, and it's not worth it. Now, tomorrow is going to be for back testing, and I'm going to write down my strategy step by step. Once I have everything written down, and once I've done some back testing, once I complete the back testing for tomorrow, then I think I'll feel ready for trading with a prop firm again. When I say writing down a strategy, that not only includes writing down all my steps and criteria, but also a checklist. So each trade I take, I'm going to include a checklist, and certain criteria have to be met on a checklist in order for me to take the trade. If the criteria is not met, then I will not take the trade. It's as simple as that. I'm also going to do a trade log, just so in the future I can examine and analyze the data behind my trading. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. I think that's about it. Once I have everything written down, I'm going to take the time to create a video on it so I can go back and review it, and of course hopefully it'll be helpful to someone out there. We're not getting a ton of viewers, but maybe someone will come across the videos I create, and maybe it'll help them figure out things that they shouldn't do or should do. Anyway, that's about it for today. again, another not great day. I am feeling optimistic though, because I'm seeing the setups that I have in my mind actually work out as expected. I think it's just a matter of being more disciplined with the application of the setups, being more disciplined and more patient. Alright, well, that's all I have. Like I mentioned, tomorrow will just be paper trading on a simulator, and back testing. I will upload a video tomorrow. It just won't be from a prop firm. It won't be on Topstep X or Trade of Apex. Alright. If you have any comments, any suggestions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.